Hey! What's up everyone, this is EdTalenti. How are you guys doing? So today I wanted to talk about melodies. I've been experimenting with a ton of different techniques and things because I make melodies every single day. I'm building up a collection of like hundreds of melodies for different melody packs and different purposes. So I'm experimenting with different things to like streamline the process and make really good melodies in a pretty short amount of time. So I just realized that in the past week I haven't posted as much content as I usually do on this channel, and I apologize for that. I've been working on a ton of different projects. I have my beat channel up and running. I've been working on some things behind the scenes, and also I'm trying to figure out this light situation. Look at how dark it is. Now that it's winter, there's no more light coming in from these windows. It looks like there is, but there's not enough. So the whole room is like in the dark. I'm basically just trying to experiment with different lighting solutions so that the room is well lit and these videos look good. Alright, that's enough chatting. Let's go make a melody. I know people that live like in Canada are gonna laugh at me, but it's so damn cold right now. Ugh. Alright, so like I was saying in the intro, I'm going to show you guys how I make melodies quickly in the most effective way possible, and without having to really add a lot of layers and still retain that sort of like texture and color that makes a melody sound full and interesting and like kind of like complete. I'm going to show you a couple plugins that I think are really worth investing the money. They're actually not that expensive and they're super useful for making melodies. They kind of make everything sound better and fuller, and yeah, let's get into it. Omnisphere is obviously the first plugin that's really nice to have. It's a bit pricey, but if you can save up the money for it, it's really great, and I use it on like every single beat. Cool, this is our first idea. As you can see, it's really simple. It's only like 4 notes and it kind of repeats over and over. Like this, it's just a little bit boring the way it is now. So let's try to make it a little more interesting. First thing I'm going to do is add Shaper Box 2. This is one of those plugins that I was talking about. This thing is great. I use it on every single one of my beats, and so do most producers out there in 2019 and moving into 2020. So I just added a halftime effect. Basically what the plugin is doing is slowing it down, bringing it to half time, half tempo, and then it's also pitching it down by an octave. By adjusting the mix slider up here, I can decide how much of the original one I want and how much of the new lower one I want. I'm going to bring down the whole melody a few semitones just to make it a little darker. Hey! Alright, now let's try to add some notes. I'm going to keep the same instrument. I want to make this whole melody with just one instrument. Na, 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 na. One quick way to come up with counter melodies like this is, without really thinking about scales or anything like that, loop the original melody that you have and just start singing ideas in your head. Just sing them on top of the original one, and then once you find one that's like catchy that you can remember, then you write it down. One quick way to know if a melody is actually catchy is sing along to it for like 30 seconds, kind of like get it in your head, then take a break, like 2 minutes, go do something else, go get a cup of water, whatever you want to do, come back, play the loop and see if you still remember the melody. If it's still stuck in your head, chances are it was probably a good melody. Alright, it's time to add another one of my favorite plugins. This one is RC20 by XLN Audio. This one is kind of like a retro, vintage, sort of like vinyl emulator. It adds noise and wobble, and it just like makes the space wider. It's really cool. By the way, I recently started a partnership with Plugin Boutique, so if you ever need any kind of plugins, on all my videos in the description there's going to be a link, and you can get plugins at a discounted price. So if you ever need any plugins at a good price, just check the link on all my videos in the description and you'll find them there. Alright, the melody is starting to sound full and nice, and it's got a good texture to it. I want to add one more layer of shaper box to kind of give it an extra texture. I'm going to add one last thing right now, which is a little bit of delay. So with just shaper box, RC20 and a bit of delay, we went from this to this. Woo! Hey, hey! Alright, one last thing that I generally like to do to my melodies is convert it all to audio so that I can manipulate it a little bit better, and if I pitch it up and down, I actually keep the same sound, but it just adds that like stretchy texture that I actually really like. I always keep a copy of the MIDI just in case I want to go in and change some notes later, but in general I like to work with audio a lot better. Alright, let's put some drums on this. Let's do 808s. Alright, you already know what time it is. It's flute time. I don't know about where you guys live, but right now it's 3:08 p.m. and it's pretty much nighttime. This is awful. I hate it. Let me adjust the light a little bit. Alright, let's get this flute going. Hey! People are always like, why do you put flutes on your beats? Well, this is why. You add a flute and it sounds done. Alright, the beat is done. I added everything I wanted to add. I hope this helped with your melodies. I'm going to go ahead and mix, master, arrange the beat a little bit, and I'll play you guys the final thing in 3, 2, 1.
EdTalenti on the beat.
And that was the beat. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much, guys. Also, if you have a question you want to ask privately or just want to say hi or whatever, Instagram is the best place to do it. Just shoot me a DM and as soon as I can, I'll respond to you. Alright, I guess this is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video all the way through. I'll see you next time, and as always, be positive and positive things will happen.